Hey everyone, it's Lisa Bear here. I'm back for second update. For anyone who's new to the channel, my husband, Danny, Big Northern Bear, passed away October 10th, 2023, from a grade 3 brain tumor. I did one update, I think it was 3 weeks after, and right now we are 6 weeks. It is Friday, so it's 6 weeks since he's passed. I did say I would continue with doing updates. Had so many beautiful, nice comments from everyone, and I've been reading them all, trying to respond to all of them. There are a lot, so I just take a bit of time every day just to read some of them. And I was thinking whenever Danny would do a video, a lot of times at the end he would ask that if people could write where they're watching from, like which country. So if you guys are able to do that, that would be awesome. I just would love to see where all Danny's followers were from. So yeah, it's been 6 weeks, and I've been keeping busy. I've been seeing my family a lot, going for breakfast or lunch. I'm not back at work yet. I just didn't feel that I was ready to head back to work yet. I have been talking to my doctor about that, so we're going to be planning a back to work schedule at some point. I've been resting still, not as tired as I was the first 3 weeks, but still resting, taking it easy, going for walks with Frankie. A lot of comments about Frankie and how he's doing. So he is here beside me as usual. Frankie. Hey. Hey. So Frankie has been lying on this blanket. This is a blanket that Danny's mom had bought him when he started going through all the treatments. It has a bear on it for Big Northern Bear. So this is the blanket that Danny always loved to have with him. I brought it to the hospital when he was there, so he was always comfortable with that. And then whenever I would bring Frankie every day to the hospital, he would lie on that blanket on Danny on the bed. So that's nice. It's just something that Frankie has every day to remind him about Danny. And some people were asking for me to talk about grief and how to handle it and everything. And I mean, it is all new to me since it's only been 6 weeks, but I thought maybe I can mention about some things that I've been doing that I find have been helping me. I did join a few groups. I was on a brain tumor caregiver group, which is what I joined when I was taking care of him. And now I've joined a different group, which is for people who have lost loved ones to a brain tumor. So that is online every Monday evening, which is nice. And I find it's nice to find a group really specific to brain tumor, since everyone on there, they really can relate to everything that you've gone through. Just passing away from a brain tumor is just so many different things that they've dealt with seizures and steroids, and just with the weakness on the one side and everything. It's just so many things that it's nice to speak with people that just really know what you're going through. So I've joined that group, and I also did go to the Carpenter Hospice in my area, and I met with someone, and she told me about a few groups, not specific to brain tumor, obviously, but there are a few groups. They meet for coffee and they go for walks, and basically for anyone who has lost a loved one. And that is nice also, just to be with people that understand a loss. And I mean, I just love talking about Danny whenever I have a chance and I'm with people. I don't mind anyone asking me about how I'm doing, or, I just love sharing any memories about Danny. And this past weekend, we did a service for Danny. So we did it where his father is buried. He wanted his ashes to be buried next to his father. So we just did like all family gathered. We all gathered at the site, and we did like a little ceremony, and his brother said a speech, and I said a speech, and his cousin. And it was emotional, but it was just really nice to have all family there. And we all put a rose down in the area where he was being buried, so everyone was able to pay their respects to him. And then after, we went to his cousin's house to enjoy a lunch together. So it was nice to catch up with all of his side of the family, and my side was there also. So actually I found I have a few notes on here because I know Danny was able to just sort of talk without notes and stuff, but I wrote down some notes here just to help me. So another thing that I wanted to show is that my daughter just bought this book for me yesterday, which I thought is so cute. She's 19. So it says, "It's okay that you're not okay. Meeting grief and loss in a culture that doesn't understand." So I thought that's so perfect, and I'm so excited to read it because it's true that it's okay that you're not okay. Because I know some people want to just say, you know, like he passed like over a month ago, like, are you doing fine now? But I mean, it doesn't really just take a month. It takes a long time. Also, Christmas is coming up, so I know, you know, I find the whole first year is going to be hard with all different things that are coming up. It's going to be the first of everything. Just last week was our anniversary. It was actually our 10-year anniversary. So that was a little bit hard that he was not here for our 10-year anniversary. But I did see an email in my inbox on the day from Danny that said happy anniversary, and he was able to set that up beforehand for me to get that on the day. So at the beginning it was a little bit weird to actually see an email from him, but I just thought it was so great that he actually was able to set that up and do that. It just said happy anniversary, and I know he probably wanted to write a lot in it, but at the end he just wasn't able to use his phone or really type or do anything. So I'm sure it probably took him so long to even be able to set that up for me to get that on that date. So it was just so special that he would think of that. But of course, you know, leave it to him to think of something like that to do. It was just so special. So a few things, I've been just, you know, looking at his camera roll on his phone, and we had a video of the two of us just dancing in the backyard about a year ago, just dancing to all different, you know, 90s music. Danny loved music. He just loved like all different kinds of music. So it was just so nice to see a video of the two of us. And, you know, one thing that I want to mention that could help now is maybe take a lot of videos with your loved ones. I mean, I'm lucky that I have all Danny's videos on YouTube that I'll always have forever that I can watch, and I love it. But you just realize how you don't have videos of people, of really family members, just doing videos. You know, back in the day, we had a video recorder for every birthday party, all this stuff, but now it's really pictures. So it's so nice to go back and see a video, just to see a video of what someone's saying or what you're doing, or just times when you're having a good time and laughing. Yeah, so that's one thing I would suggest, is to do that. Let's see, what else did I write? I think that was it for the updates for now. I just wanted to keep it a little bit short. I will try to do an update a little bit sooner. I did have a lot of people asking me, trying to answer the questions as I look at them online, but I was thinking I can save the questions also and maybe do an update with anyone, you know, answering the questions. So maybe if you do watch the video and you have a question about anything, or you're wondering about something, if you wanted to put the question in the comments, and then maybe I can write them down and do another video answering them, because then maybe it would help everyone else that are wondering about something or wanted to ask anything. Yeah, so just again, thank you so much. I think the video that I first did, I think it had 20,000 views, which is amazing, which is everything that Danny's built up, and it just really made me happy to, and I talked about the followers, how they went down a bit. The followers just went up so much. So thank you so much to everyone. Some comments about saying I'm a new follower, or that they want to stay on because, you know, they were with Danny from the AFib days, and then they followed him through the brain cancer journey. And so now it's nice that some of you, you know, want to just follow my story and see how we're doing with everything. Okay, so thanks so much. And I'll show you Frankie again one more time. Frankie. Say bye, Frank. Bye. Thank you.